Hello, YouTube again. Welcome back to the channel. Since my last video, we have surpassed, or we have reached, the channel has reached 100 subscribers. Let's keep at it. But something pressing is on my mind, and that is, God forbid a woman takes accountability. A woman. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Like, seriously, we cannot win with women. Like, women always complaining, oh, we've been oppressed for so many years. Now, they're out of the oppression, but you know what? They're still freaking being oppressed. Well, at least they claim to do, They're like, oh, they had so much liberty. We can, they're selling out their OnlyFans, their naked pictures of their naked bodies, which I don't want to see. Yet, yet at the same time, they're like, they can do this, and they still feel oppressed. It's like a paradox, A school nurse cat, They're both the victim, yet empowered at the same time, Like, and it's outrageous. Like, it's so freaking outrageous that I really don't want to deal with it anymore. And like, you have all these now complaints now. Oh, all these lonely men, they're bastards, they're moving on, having AI girlfriends. And you know why? That it's working because men don't want to deal with women anymore because all they do is freaking complain. They complain, okay? Like, bruh. Like, back then, you call a woman ugly, she never forgets. Okay, but now even that's not enough. Why? Because, look, you call a woman mid. She goes all ballistic on you. Why? Because women don't want to be mid. They want to be beautiful. They want to be like the sexiest thing on earth, even though that's subjective. Beauty is subjective, and for most guys are like me. We're fine being mid. Why? Because we all know we all can't be freaking Chris Hemsworths. We all cannot be the Fabios of our local communities. And so, women have to end up settling with us because, we're not going to get any better. And it's not going to get any better. Women, they want to be the prettiest thing even when they're freaking 500 pounds. That's outrageous. And then back onto the old AI girl. I mean, come on. An AI girlfriend is not going to falsely accuse you of rape. That's just scientific at this point. That's scientifically at point. Like, why be with a girl when there's the potential of her gonna one day just out of the blue falsely accuse you of rape? It's like what's the net project margin of like being in a relationship in this day and age, Especially with all these women now saying, oh, they'd rather be stuck in the wilderness with a bear rather than a man, because at least with a bear you can reason with a bear, but you can't reason with a man. Why? Because they're under the belief that every man's gonna rape them, that every man's gonna abuse them, and there might be some truth to that, but at the same time, it's like, is that really where we're heading in society, where we cannot trust our fellow men, our fellow women, where we can't trust each other, that like we rather trust some wild animal instead of like our fellow human beings? Like, that is just outrageous. That is outrageous because the women are just assuming the worst in us men, and thus leading us into this belief that we're just gonna have to do that back again and assume the worst in a woman, and that's not gonna take us anywhere at all. Because at the end of the day, us men, we're gonna be seen as the rapists, as the violent perpetrators, and that's that just blows my mind. I just don't want to live in a world like that, like, anyway, guys, that's all I really have for this video. Just some random yapping. I mean, let me guys what you know in the video to do. And anyway, guys, see you in the next one.